All right, we're gonna give this one more go. Let's see what's going on. Might have to reboot everything. What's good, y'all? Cowboys Nation, tap in with me. Let me know what's good. If y'all can hear me, let me know what's good. What's good, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? We got a little bit of time. We got a little bit of time. So it's all good. We just gotta get it right. Tap in with me. Let me know if y'all can be able to hear me. Let's see. It's kind of blurry from the fourth. I'm on my rooftop right now, so it's a little bit blurry on my YouTube side, but it's all good. All right, tap in with me. What's up, Junior? Shout out to you. Let's see. Let me know. What's up, Bar? Hey, Bar, let me know if you can hear me, bro. Let me know if you can hear me, because my joint has been tripping. Let me know if you can be able to hear me. Outlaw, what's good, Outlaw? What's going on? What is going on, bro? Shout out to you on the TikTok side. What's good? What's good? Yeah, let me know if you can be able to hear me, Bar. Okay, you got it now. Okay, I can hear you. All right, what's good, y'all? What is good, man? My bad. Y'all already know this. This technology nowadays. I'm telling you, when we're doing all this work on platforms, you never know what you're gonna get some streams. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you, Eastside. What's good, bro? Barry, what's going on? Hey, it's football time, y'all. It's football time. We are a few days away, and I'm excited. I cannot wait to see how this all plays out, man. It is going to be big time football. Big time football. He said, I'm from DC. Hey, look, it's so crazy because I'm from the DMV too, bro. You already know, man. So you already know what you're gonna get when it comes down to the DMV. But you need to worry about your Washington Commanders. You know what I'm saying? Because the division is gonna be good. But like I said, when you're playing against good teams, like the Dallas Cowboys, hey, it's going to be fireworks. But at the same time, when you playing the Eagles, the Giants, game one, we're going to have to line up against those boys and get those guys out the way. You know what I'm saying? And we've done it. But the main thing is getting ourselves in position when the games really matter. When the games really matter. Hey, this is Eastside said football time in Houston. Yeah, I seen y'all. Bro. I seen y'all. But you mean y'all got a lot of work to do. Y'all got a lot of work to do. But at the same time, you just got to just keep building and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But as far as our Dallas Cowboys, I mean, just seeing everything on the offensive line, Tony Pollard, the season that I think that he's going to be able to have, like, I mean, his athleticism, being able to catch the ball, the Texas routes, this is the type of stuff that you want out of him in that West Coast type of offense, and guys like Deuce Vaughn as well. So if you can just put both of those guys in, as well as Rico Dowdle, you got to be able to give him the ball because he's a good player, but you got to use him situationally. You know what I mean? But I think that he can definitely do something. He said, is it night already where you at? Nah, ain't night yet, bro. Ain't night yet. You know what I'm saying? It's getting there though. He said, yeah, it's getting there. He said, you think Bills still elite? I think the Bills are a good team, but they're another team that when you get to the main games, you're going to have to step up. You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen is a good quarterback. I always thought Josh Allen was one of the better quarterbacks in the league. I'm doing my fantasy draft tomorrow. He's a good quarterback, but the thing is about him doing it when it matters most. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing when it comes down to a guy like Allen. So he said, need Parsons at running back. Nah, you got to have Parsons playing his position as edge rusher, playing at linebacker position. The closing speed is everything. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he is the best player on the team, and he will demand over $30 million a year. You know what I'm saying? So you have to sign players like that. It's going to be good, though. I can't wait to see how that all plays out with him this year, getting closer to his contract. I think that he'll be able to ball out. All right, let's see. What's going on, Regina? Shout out to you. Happy Friday to you. You already know I'm in here drinking my little Corona. You know, I had to come in here and tap in with y'all. My man said, how's Parlor looking in camp? He's looking good at camp, but I wouldn't um we didn't really see too much of him. You don't want to overrun this guy, especially coming from that injury that he had last year. I mean, the guy is ready to play. So once the games get on, once the lights come on, I think that this guy will be able to cook. But I don't want to overutilize this player. You know what I'm saying? He's a special talent. And I think that with his type of capabilities and what he can do athletically wise, I think he's going to have a season like Alvin Kamara in, like, I think it was either 2017 or 2018. He has that type of ability. So just seeing him being able to catch the ball, the blocking is not really there, but if they can be able to scheme and just do their job and just try to keep Dak out of harm's way, he'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? I think I got my boy. Let me see. Let me see. All right, there you go, right there. Yeah, man. It's just that, just overcoming that injury and just getting better every year. He has never had a situation where he has started in college or in the NFL, like as a featured back game in and game out. So he's going to have to get his body ready. Like everybody, when it comes down to the running back position, your body gets beat up. And um, you don't want to get into a situation where you run this guy into the ground. You know what I'm saying? The same thing that they did with DeMarco Murray. But when you look at it, when you have a running back that's playing on the final year of their contract, you know how they do running backs. You know what I'm saying? But with him, he's that type of guy that's going to just, he's just going to make it better for Dak Prescott. He's going to make it better for guys like CeeDee Lamb, as well as everybody on the offensive line, just because of his athleticism. So it's going to be fireworks just seeing this guy have more opportunities this year. All right. Yeah, shout out to my man Raymond. What's good? Shout out to my man the Lunatic. What's going on, bro? He said, to quote Micah, let's go. Let's go. And look, it's so funny, y'all. Like, he knows talent, he knows football, he knows the game very, very well. So just seeing him get excited like that for Mozzie Smith. When I do breakdowns against play, I made a video and I was talking about a lot of things that he did wrong, but that's just one game. But I want to start every week. I'm going to be breaking down a player, regardless if he did good or bad. We're going to talk about it, but that doesn't mean that he's going to be a mop. Sometimes it takes time when it comes down to these players. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not easy, versus being in college. I said NFC is coming down to Philly or Dallas, going to be an absolute battle. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely going to be an absolute battle, but it's been a long time where you had one of the teams in the division win back-to-back. You win the division back-to-back. So it's going to be hard for the Eagles, but I think that when it comes down to our Dallas Cowboys, we have the guys to do it. But beating the Eagles is going to come down to the offensive line, because we all know that they give their all when it comes down to the defensive line. So if you can be able to stymie those guys at the line of scrimmage, control those guys, I think we'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? And then we can be able to cook. He said we need that. Most definitely. It's definitely going to be a good deal. All right, let me I did want to talk about my guy Damone Clark. Like I'm super, super excited to see him coming into this year, going through what he went through last year, and still had the ability to play. I don't even care if it was a couple of downs. Like, just for this guy to be seen and be on tape, that is fireworks there. And being with LVE, I think he can take LVE to that next step, as well as Damone Clark being taken to that next step. Because, hey, look, like we've been saying all summer, iron sharpens iron. If you can have those guys together, and that front seven, if those guys can get to clicking with that secondary, this team can be elite. So it's definitely going to be good. But as far as him, like what he did at LSU, the sideline speed, just being aware of what's going on and reading and diagnosing plays is everything. And like, that's the same thing that I try to do when I was playing linebacker all high school, just, reading and diagnosing plays, being very, very physical, athletic, and just having a one leg up on the offense and what they're trying to do. So it's very important. But I think that, with a player like him, he's going to be the centerpiece to why this defense gets to where we want to go this season. So definitely proud, and I'm really, really excited. I might get his jersey. You know what I'm saying? You know how that go. You know what I'm saying? They y'all keep spamming my comments with all these Eagles, man. Come on, bro. Y'all doing too much. Y'all over here on my side. Y'all on my side of town. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what's good. We'll definitely see what's good. It's not sweet for y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all know that it's not sweet when it comes down to the Cowboys the Cowboys going against y'all. Y'all already know. We can get y'all out the way any given game. He says, if Niners fan, let Trey ball out. Dak not that good. Dak is good, bro. It's just a lot of haters. You know what I'm saying? You got to build around my quarterback. But not trying to take anything away from Trey Lance, but Trey Lance, okay, he got injured that one season, but he has not put in enough work. You know what I mean? He's a raw player, so he's going to have to learn and get implemented into the offense and what we're trying to do. If he can be able to do that, then that's fine. But he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. He has the same type of talent as a Dak Prescott, and that's part of the reason why I think that we picked this guy up. You know what I'm saying? But I think he'll be good. I think he'll be good for us, but it takes time. He said, send some cash app to appreciate the time in the lounge. Hey, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, man. You always come through and show me love, bro. I appreciate you so much, man. You definitely about to be getting a fitted hat from me. You know what I'm saying? You about to get one of these from me, man, because I appreciate all the love that you show on the channel. You know, this algorithm be acting like something. You build so much on your channel, you build so much, but sometimes YouTube, I don't know, they might be an Eagles fan. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. He said, "Are you doing the lounge tonight?" Nah, probably not tonight. I was supposed to go live with John Machota, because I know you guys want to tap in with John Machota again. That's going to be fireworks, like you already know. But I think it's either going to be next Friday or maybe probably tomorrow. I'm gonna hit him up and see what's going on. But you know, with the what's going on with the league right now, is so much that's happening. So he's definitely going to tap in with us, because we definitely all got to ask him a few questions. You know what I'm saying? Through training camp, what's his thoughts on Trey Lance? So you already know. He's a part of the JC Lounge. You know what I mean? He definitely comes through, and I talk to him a lot. He really appreciates my work. You know what I'm saying? So that's always a blessing. So shout out to my man Chris Gons. What's up, CG? What's going on? He said, "Go JC Cowboys Network." I'm not worried about the Eagles now. When the time comes with the Eagles, the time comes. I think we got a lot of battles coming up at New York Giants, New York Jets. Tough schedule. Yeah, hey, bro, it's definitely a tough schedule. Like when you look at like everything, man. That's why I say like the offensive line is going to have to hold up, bro. Like Zach Martin, get in there and get it going. You know what I mean? Get the chemistry down with guys like Brian Schottenheimer, the reach blocks, all the little things that they want to do as far as the offensive line. Being there with Tyler Smith, Tyler Biotish, Zach Martin, this is very, very critical. That's why I was like antsy for him to be able to get back onto the team, because if not, I don't care how good of athletes that you have. If you don't have that offensive line right, these teams in the NFL, bro, they will dictate games and they will blow right past you if you don't get it right, because we all know what starts in the trenches. So yeah, man, it's definitely going to be good. But going against the teams like the Giants, not saying okay, they can be beat, but you don't want to go in there sleeping on any of these teams. They got to do their homework. The Jets as well, you know what I mean? They got a good defense, but I think that we can be able to take that game, because when you see a team like them, like they're still trying to understand like their chemistry. So playing them early in the season, I think when they get to like the middle of the season or towards the end of the season, that's when I think that those guys will be able to start blossoming as far as the Jets. But I think we'll be able to get those guys out the way the second game of the season. So all right, let's see. Shout out to the lunatic. He said filthy needs to get needs to wait their turn for their beatdown. Week 1 is all Giants and Sandy turnovers. Yeah, man, like it's crazy because the Giants, like Daniel Jones, like he's one of the guys that, you know, once you start getting pressure on him, DeMarcus Lawrence, those guys like Micah Parsons, man, I mean, that's when this guy this is when he makes mistakes. You know what I mean? But guys that we're going to have to look out for that I've seen is guys like Isaiah Hodgins. He's one of the guys that really stepped up last year, but he can be strapped. Jalen Hyatt, y'all know we talked about him a lot coming out of Tennessee. I mean, he's one of the guys that has speed. He can gain separation, but you know, when you have a guy like Stephon Gilmore, and then you have guys like Trayvon Diggs, I mean, we can be able to beat any wide receivers. We can beat anybody that we line up against. But they're talented. But I just think that, you know, with our talent, we're going to be able to rock those boys game 1. So it's going to definitely be fireworks, and I'm definitely going to turn up. All right, shout out to Darlene. What's going on, Darlene? I think this is my first time seeing you in here. What's going on? Okay, you say, did we get a new player for the? I don't know who you might be talking about. What you talking about? What 50 for the 53-man roster? Did we pick up another player? Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. All right. Yeah, hey, I got my sound back, bro. It was something that was going on, man. You already know, man. With this technology, the technology is crazy, but you know, we had to get this thing going. Had to get it going. But like I said, I'm so excited, man, just to see these battles. You know what I'm saying? Like with Stephon Gilmore going up against these NFL wide receivers and Brandon Cooks going up against these cornerbacks, like his separation, his speed. I mean, this guy is truly, truly explosive. And just having Brandon Cooks for Dak Prescott. It reminds me of when we had Cole Beasley. Like Cole Beasley was not the fastest guy, but just having that spatial awareness, just understanding what defensive backs are trying to do and understanding leverage. That's the same thing that Brandon Cooks brings to this team. And it's just going to open up so many things for this offense because now teams, you're not going to be able to just sit there and say, oh, I'm going to bring 8 in the box. I'm going to stay true to 8 in the box. You're going to have 2 safeties deep. And that's why I say guys like Tony Pollard is going to cook. And he's just going to feed off of everybody else on the offense, y'all. So it's going to be hard to stop this offense as well as his defense. Not saying that it's going to be perfect, though. It's not going to be perfect. We're going to have our games where we're going to have our question marks about players, but that's why we come in here and we talk about things and see if, try to break it down and all that good stuff. All right. Shout out to CG. He said, JC, Darren Waller, who you think will cover him? Jaron Kearse. Yeah, I think Jaron Kearse is one of the guys that can be able to cover him. It's unfortunate because, we lose a guy like DeMarvion Overshown. But I think that Jaron Kearse has the skill set. And another guy that I want you guys to look out for is Marquise Bell. Marquise Bell is one of the guys that they said was going to play that linebacker position this year. And if he's playing that linebacker position, look out for him to play that big nickel linebacker to be able to cover those tight ends, the running backs and stuff like that. But as far as Darren Waller, yeah, he's a good athlete, but I mean, he has been he's been slumping down, as the last couple of years. So we'll see when it comes to the Giants, you know what I mean? So, but when he was with the Raiders, when he started out, he was pretty good. He was doing real good. All right. Shout out to Darlene. She said every goal player by player, the Dallas Cowboys should be much better than New York. Yeah, pound for pound. That's what I'm saying. Like when you look at them, Saquon Barkley, but it's funny that when you have a player like Saquon Barkley, he cannot stay healthy at all. But then when you get to your contract year, you tend to stay healthy. It was the same thing with Josh Jacobs. You tend to stay healthy. Tony Pollard has been hurt a lot, but when you're planning your contract year, you tend to stay healthy. And I think that this guy is going to tear it up. He said, JC, we going 6-0, bro. Hey, look, man. Hey, look, I feel good about it. But they still got to prove it. Shout out to everybody on the TikTok side, man. This is my main platform on the YouTube side. All the Cowboys, all my family on this side. I'll be fighting with y'all on the TikTok side because anybody can come into the algorithm, but my main family is on this side. Hey, shout out to Sadiqa. What's up, Sadiqa? What's going on? Happy Friday to you. You already know what it is. Definitely had to tap in, talk some Cowboys football, man, and just see what's on you guys' mind. Let me see if you guys I'll send the link. If y'all want me to send the link real quick, if y'all can tap in for like 5 minutes, try to give everybody a little bit of time to tap in, that'll be pretty cool. So let's see if anybody want to tap in. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you guys. Here's the link. You know what I'm saying? See. All right, let's see. All right, there's the link. All right, so you can be able to, you don't even gotta be seen. You know what I'm saying? You come into the JC Lounge, anybody can pop up in the JC Lounge. You never know who might pop up, man. It can be John Machota, it can be Law Nation, it can be you guys. It's a family over here on this side, man. And we bring in fire content and fire breakdowns, man. We gotta go out there and separate, man. You already know what it is, man. Love this. So I sent the link. So if you guys want to tap in, let me know. All right, let's see. Lil Deuce is going to be the rookie of the year. Hey, he could. Hey, Lil Deuce could be the rookie of the year. It's so crazy because I don't think that he's just a gadget guy. I think that this guy, pound for pound, he can go out there and go do his thing, play in and play out. You know what I'm saying? If you just find a role for him, if you're pitting him in the slot, if you're pitting him in the backfield, he is that athletic. You know what I mean? He has that type of talent where, if you can be able to put him in there, the chunk plays, understanding changing direction, it's going to be hard to stop that guy. He's so small, and when you're a defender and you're going up against a running back that's small and sturdy like that, those are the players that you hate playing. You know what I mean? Like the Maurice Jones-Drew type of players, you know what I'm saying? That's short, stout, you know what I mean? And can hide behind offensive linemen. So, hey, shout out to John Ortiz. What's good, bro? What's going on? He said Prescott going to have 10 plus interceptions this year. Sometimes that happens, bro. That happens. You're going to throw interceptions at the quarterback position, but it's all mental. You know what I mean? What are you going to do? Are you going to break after you throw that interception, or are you going to turn around, and go for a game-winning drive and do what you got to do? You know what I'm saying? We've seen Dak do it a lot. All right, let's see, my man. Hey, what's up? What's up, Craig Lochran? What's going on? He said we better pick up some linebackers. There's not enough. Yeah, I was talking about that because I mean, if you have what three on your 53 man roster, that's not going to work out, bro. That's not going to work out. If they want to be able to get to where we want to go, we're going to have to get that right. Hey, shout out to Ann. Hey, Ann Storming. Hey, look, it's so funny. It's so funny that Ann is on here now. Hey, Ann, I ain't seen you in a long time. I started my YouTube channel a year ago, and when I first started doing this, you was here a lot. But now the season's here, you're back. So now I know that you're back and the season is here. Shout out to you. What is going on, Ann? She said, hi, JC, ready for some Cowboys, going to see my Razorbacks tomorrow. I know them Razorbacks playing. I know you coming back. All right, let me get to my man, the lunatic. What's going on, bro? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, JC. How about you? Can you hear me loud and clear? ¿Cómo estamos, Cowboys Nation?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, y'all let me know if y'all hear echo from him, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want it to be an echo. Just let me know if y'all hear him loud and clear. What's going on, bro?
We are finally less than 10 days away from football, from seeing all the additions. If this front office, this is how they go all in. You see it in the Rams would say, F the picks, all this other. This is as much all in as this front office has gone, as I can see. And we still have some salary cap left over. So it's
Mm-hmm.
exciting. It's hopeful. Where we
Mm-hmm.
saw, hey, we got a weakness here, they went out and fixed it. We said we need a CB2. When Anthony Brown went down, they went out there and got Gilly. They went out there
Yeah.
and paid the man and said, look, we need a second corner opposite of Diggs with some
Mm-hmm.
veteran experience. And let's face it, the Colts did us a favor. Hey, they're having a fire sale. We'll take advantage of that fire sale.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Big
Now, Brandon Cook, of course, Cooks, we've known about Cooks. We've been clamoring for the last 2 years saying, hey, the price was a little too steep, all right. They went back and forth. So shout out to Stephen Jones. Now open up the wallet. Do not let other players jump in front of you. We know it only gets more expensive. You
Mm-hmm.
made a trade for Trey Lance. Hey, that's one of those good. Hey, there's value there. Fourth rounder. We can work something. We can flip it. Now make the statement and say we are extending Dak Prescott so that we can
Mm-hmm.
have more money out there. That sign CeeDee Lamb. We are in the beginning of the window, and let's
Mm-hmm.
go all in now. There is
Yeah.
no question. What else do you need to see from our quarterback, Dak Prescott? Finally, the main reason we all said it, even opposing players said it. Yeah, we knew Kellen Moore. The word they use, predictable.
Yeah,
When
and
up,
you want to know what's so crazy about that whole predictable thing? Like when you have Mike McCarthy in there, just being able to run that offense by himself, that's what you need. You know what I mean? Because just having him there with that type of offense, and it's been a long time for us to go out there and go pick up a Brandon Cooks. Last season, we had guys like Noah Brown, we had an ailing Michael Gallup. Even though I think Michael Gallup is going to have a good season this year, the lunatic, because he's that hidden guy that a lot of people. I mean, you've been gassing guys like Jalen Tolbert, who I think that's going to do very, very well this year, but just having a hidden gem like a Michael Gallup this year, I think is going to just take that offense to that next step, bro. And I'm truly excited, man. So this is one thing I wanted to ask you, though. You know what I'm saying? As far as losing a guy like Jabril Cox, I need to know your thoughts on that. You know what I'm saying, with that situation, because we only kept 3 linebackers this year. A lot of people have been talking about us, picking up a guy potentially in a Deion Jones and a lot of other linebackers like that. But give me your thoughts on us losing guys like Jabril Cox or trading a guy like Kelvin Joseph, bro.
another word that I would like to use for this year's squad is depth. Yes, Jabril Cox hurts. When he was drafted in the 4th round, everything was the steal of the draft, and that was next to his name. But
Mm-hmm.
after his injury, it just, you know what? That's a tough injury. We've seen players not be the same, including MG13. So
Mm-hmm.
it's good that, you know what? The staff and Dan Quinn, if there's one side of the ball I'll trust more than the other right now by a tad, it's the defensive side. Dan Quinn said, you know what? We can do better. We've got safeties for that big nickel that he likes to play. So it
Mm-hmm.
hurts. But hey,
Mm-hmm.
you're either on the program or you're not. So now
Yeah.
he's off. He's with what? The Commanders. He signed with the Commanders. Good luck with that. Good luck
Yeah.
with that over there. But now
Yeah.
you're going to see differences in the organization. So, and Linebacker is one of those where I know Will McClay is going to go, hey, you know what? This player over here, we can acquire him, maybe add some depth. Just like linebacker and running back to me are where you can find quality out there still if you need to. I don't think we need it at running back.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm a little fearful at those linebackers because they do take a pounding,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
think we've got that depth to go ahead and make up for Jabril Cox's loss.
And the thing is, like and it's crazy you mentioned that, man, because when it comes down to like linebackers and running backs, it's easy to find those guys in the draft. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about the draft, when you're talking like about the beginning of the draft, most of the times you look for three techniques. You're looking for corners, possibly a quarterback or a cornerback, those premium type of positions, a pass rusher. But when you look at it, this team went out there and picked up a one technique in the first round. You pick up a one technique in the first round. They get it. They're like, man, we have not addressed this position in so long. It does not matter about the premium positions. Let's go get the guy that's going to be able to take this team over the top and get us to where we need to be. That's why I say guys like Mozzie Smith, it will take time. He has had his type of games where, okay, it wasn't so good. The play might look a little bit shaky, or he might try to overextend too much or be too aggressive. But once he finds out, bro, what these offensive linemen are trying to do, the guy is powerful. And once he can get himself in position, having those linebackers like we mentioned, like Damone Clark, like LVE, they have the speed to go sideline to sideline. And if those guys get those those lanes, I mean, I think they can really do some damage in that in the gridiron, bro.
Okay, exactly. And now you stop the run, you're putting them in obvious passing down. So choose who you're gonna go at. Gilly. I love Gilly's interview. Maybe we may not have seen it because it was on FS1, but old Achu saying, "Oh, you closed off last game with the Falcons. They went at you," and he just smiled and said, "Yeah, I love that they kept trying me." Do
Mm-hmm.
we? That's what I'm saying. Hey, obvious passing downs. Who you gonna go at, Gilly or Diggs?
Yeah,
Choose. And guess
yeah,
what? You better do it quickly because then
yeah.
our pass rush is gonna get there.
Look, hey, if they do, and I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy, when you have a stout pass rush and those corners like that, if you do it quickly, you're gonna find yourself into some trouble. You got to take your time and really pick your shots when it comes against our corners. Like, you can't be having no airing out ball, trying to think you're gonna just dictate on the offensive side like that when you're going against those type of pass rushers and those ball hawks or cornerbacks. So it's gonna be funny, but it's gonna be a game of chess with these offenses. Like, you gotta really pick your shots against our defense, and I think that's what's gonna really take this team over the top, especially with the turnovers. Hey, shout out to Jasmine too. What's good, Jazz? What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to my man CG. He said I also was upset about Isaiah Land being gone. What you think about Isaiah Land, bro?
Isaiah and I think Bass were the ones that we gave the most money to, almost about 230,000, which for an
Mm-hmm.
undrafted free agent, that's a lot of money. But they
Mm-hmm.
wanted the fullback, well, the H back, the converted, and I can see how McCarthy's going to use them. But 2 years ago, we lost the other gentleman, ironically enough, to the Colts. It didn't pan out. We he has potential, but
Right.
as you look at our defensive end, and it's deep. And again, we tried it with Tank McKinley. We've got Fowler. There are guys that we can find to go ahead and give us that pressure. So,
Mm-hmm.
and with Dan Quinn and Joe Witt Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can go ahead and plan around that. So, yeah, it did hurt because, again, you throw that much money, you expect him to be on that 53-man roster. They
Yeah.
thought he would clear it, but when I saw him, I was like, oh, he's going to be claimed by somebody. When I heard the Colts, I was like, again?
Yeah, again, they will do it. They will do it. Like, but like, it's so crazy, bro, because like, when it comes down to the Dallas Cowboys, everybody always pays attention to us. Like, we're a very, very popular team. It's either you love us or you hate us. I mean, so many people hate us. If you can see on my TikTok right now, they're spamming with all these Eagles emojis. I see them, but at the same time, they still hang out with us because we cool, man, and we know football. The fan base knows football. We have the best content creators in all of football. So I mean, it's a beautiful thing. But at the same time, man, it's going to be extremely exciting. You're going to gain players. You're going to lose players. guys like Isaiah Land, I didn't think that we were going to we were going to lose this type of player, because when you see him and see the athleticism, you see the rip moves, the club moves, the dip moves, you can just see him getting off the line of scrimmage. It's hard to be able to find players like that, but we took a chance. We definitely took a chance, but I think that the guys that we got on the defensive line, everybody in the interior, I think that these guys can be able to take us over the top. And it's not going to be perfect, bro. We're going to lose players, just like with John Ridgeway last year and stuff like that, and Jabril Cox this year. But one thing I wanted to say, man, just hey, you let Cowboys Nation know, like, how's it gonna be this year, man? I want you to let them know, man, before you get out of here, and I want you to tap in with me for future shows and stuff like that, man, because definitely, hey, you got a good voice, man, and this is your first time being on here, bro.
Thank you, JC. And Cowboys Nation, we got rid of the reason most of us said we lost in that playoff game, because that play calling did not help us. McCarthy is a veteran play caller who knows the flow of the game, and everybody on the offense is saying same page, same page, same page. That says a lot to me when I hear multiple players all saying the same phrase of we need to be on the same page and we will click. The defense, Dan Quinn, it's going to be one of those top defenses. So how do you want to win? Do you want a slugfest? We can win that. Do you want a shootout? We can win that. Yeah, so New York, yeah, you gotten better. Not as good as the Cowboys. Yeah. Philly, you got lucky last year. We're going to prove that luck is going to run out by when you meet up the Cowboys again. So, yeah, I want a tough NFC East. I was here in the 80s and the 90s when the NFC East ran the NFL. You knew the Super Bowl champion was going to come out of the NFC East, and that was the Cowboys mainly. So, yes, give us battle tested in the regular season. That way we can be battle proven in the postseason. JC, thank you very much for all the Cowboys content. Support those Cowboys content creators. We're arguing about, Jabril Cox, Isaiah Land, where the 4-letter networks are still wondering, why are you paying Dak so much? They only use it for clickbait. We use it for real content, Cowboys content that'll get us ready to go ahead and face those haters and say, hey, you can say all you want. We still beat your team. Thank you, JC. Cowboys Nation, bendiciones. Let's get ready for week 1 beatdown on Sunday night. Go Cowboys. Puro pinche Cowboys.
Hey, tap in with me, bro, man. Thank you so much, brother. All right. Hey, look, man, that was good. Definitely had to get my guy on here, man. Great energy. I appreciate you guys so much, man. So much. I am so excited just for this football season. It feels like different energy. Definitely feel like different energy, and I can't wait. I seen my boy CG. He talked about Devin Harper. Yeah, he said I think Devin Harper played well. He played well this year, and he played well last year. He's part of the reason why Jabril Cox is not even on the team anymore. You know what I'm saying? But just staying healthy, that's going to be key. And learning from guys like Damone Clark, learning from LVE, I think that's going to be good. But just having a plan for this player and implementing him into the system, I think that it will be good, but you're going to have to bring in more linebackers. Like that's very important if this team wants to get to where they want to go as far as the trenches. Shout out to Jazz. What's good, Jazz? What's going on? My man said, bro, I'm disappointed. What you disappointed about, man? It's football time. You got to keep your head up and keep moving forward, because the thing is, when it comes down to football, you win some, you lose some. That's just sports in general. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to do when the face of adversity smacks you? Are you going to stand up or are you going to fold? You know what I'm saying? So these are the special times when it comes down to the beginning of the season, man. It's going to definitely be fireworks, y'all. I cannot wait. All right, shout out to these boys. What's going on? I think this is my first time seeing you, man. He said, stop sleeping on both New York teams. Think we 0-2 to start the season. Hey, man, what are you saying, bro? What are you saying? I'm surprised nobody didn't say anything to you about this. You know what I'm saying? In the comments. It's kind of crazy that you say that, but you gotta have faith in your team. You can't just sit up there and just say that these teams are just gonna sit there and beat us. Like, I'm not hopping out there and saying, oh, we about to do this, we about to do that, but like, we have the guys to go out there to go prove it. You know what I'm saying? So And if we can play on our game, we will scrape any team we line up against. So you gotta calm it down when it comes down to saying we start off 0-2 in the season, bro. That's bad. That's bad energy, bro. Bad energy. Hey, shout out to CG. He said, I'm excited to see more growth of Deron Bland. Yeah, yeah. And, just like I said before, let me see if I can go to my boy. Let's see. Yeah, man, you got to give a lot of credit to guys like Will McClay. I mean, just continuing to just bring in all this type of talent, regardless if it's the 4th round, 5th round, is special, man. Like stuff like that, just seeing players that can be able to blossom like that is always good. Deron Bland, you look at the running back positions, like we're talking about Deuce Vaughn, the linebacker position, and Damone Clark. Harper, all of these guys that they're bringing in later rounds. That's why I always say that you don't always have to go pick up a running back in the 1st or 2nd round, where you can go find one in the 4th round, 5th round, 6th round, like a Deuce Vaughn or a Marion Barber, rest in peace to him, DeMarco Murray, those type of guys in the 3rd round. Running backs, Super Bowl, they had Miles Sanders, Isaiah Pacheco, 7th round pick. You can find these running backs all throughout the draft, but it's all about building your offensive line. It's all about building the trenches, and just building the trenches, man. Going to go get Mozzie Smith, man. That's what we do. Tyler Smith last year in the 1st round. They get it. They get it. That's why I say you got to give your flowers to guys like Will McClay. You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely bringing the players, and teams like the Giants and the Commanders and the Colts. They try to run and get our players. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. That's definitely all facts. All right. Facts. Hey, thank you, Sadika. Thank you. Fireworks. I wish I was in my studio because I'll give you the fire sound effect on that one. For real. For real. You can't be bringing that negativity up in here, bro. Just out here saying we about to go 0-2 to New York Giant teams, bro. Like, come on, bro. I've never even seen you in my chat before. So you can't start off with no juju like that, bro. All right. Shout out to my man CG. He said, JC, excellent content always, man. I appreciate you, man. Always, brother. He said, I like our roster. If we play to our potential, stay healthy, we can do damage. We got a lot of young guys who are going to stay, who are going to get love, the youth on the team. Yeah, big time. Like, and this is why I've been saying, back in the 90s, 95, where we had guys like Charles Haley, we had guys like Deion Sanders. Like, we had a young team, you know what I'm saying? We had a lot of young dogs, but they figured it out. They said, okay, let's go get a Deion, let's go get a Charles Haley, somebody that can go out there, and if you're doing something wrong, he's going to get into your face. That brings toughness, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what they're trying to bring back to this team, like a Charles Haley. That's why they go get guys like Randy Gregory, or they try to go get guys like Kelvin Joseph or Sam Williams and stuff like that. Sometimes that can be a good thing, but sometimes that can bite you in the butt. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I say Deion and Charles Haley, because you mix those young dogs with top-notch veterans like a Deion. So it's the same thing with this year. We got young dogs. We're one of the youngest teams in this league. You go get top-notch veterans in a Brandon Cooks. You go get a top-notch veteran in a Stephon Gilmore. You try to solidify that one technique position. This is how you get to where you want to go. Not trying to overhype it, but this is the formula to get into where we need to be, guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely going to be good, bro. I definitely feel what you're saying. All right. Let me go to TikTok, man, because y'all be off the nut, boy. He said, do you think Dak is on the hot seat with Lance as a backup? I just want to see Dak win. If you look at it, he's due, what is it, $59.4 million next year. So they're going to be talking more about extending his contract. That's a lot of money, and being able to extend his contract, that's going to give you a lot of room to be able to get Micah Parsons done. But I just want to see him win. We all know that this is the same type of situation with like the whole Tony Romo thing, where you have a Tony Romo on the bench, and we knew the type of player he was. Kind of like when it comes down to a Trey Lance, we don't really know what this player is going to be because he's raw. But just being drafted in with the 3rd overall pick, a lot of people are going to be gassing it. We already hear the media, the fluke media, they're talking about Trey Lance taking over eventually and all that stuff, man. But if Dak go out there and just do his job, he'll be fine. You got all this talent around you. You know what I'm saying? And I think he can be able to get it done, man. I feel good about it, and I like it because it's kind of like pressure, but not really that much pressure. But just knowing in the back of his head, he got a guy that's sitting behind him that's a third overall pick that plays kind of like him. I think that's going to bring the best out of him. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes down to the NFL, cornerbacks, wide receivers, quarterbacks, you don't want none of these guys to get comfortable because why? The NFL is not for long. So we all know that. All right, shout out my man, Rosie Cowboy. What's good, bro? Hey, my joint working now, dog. It's working now. You know what I'm saying? My system was having some malfunctions. You know what I'm saying? The RoboCop malfunctions, but it's straight now. But let me see if I can. I'll send another link. Y'all can click the link or whatever y'all want to tap in the JC Lounge. You already know. Let's see. Let's see if you guys want to click the link, man. I got that link up, man. You know what I'm saying? Come tap in with me, man. You already know what it is. You already know. I don't know if somebody else is live right now, but it is what it is, man. They'll catch the replay value. All right, let's see. He said he'll be fine losing in the first round of playoffs. He will try too hard and throw 15 picks. I'll be saying every time I be reading these comments, I'm trying to talk to the real football heads here. You know what I'm saying? But y'all just be saying anything. That's why my boy West Coast be going on y'all on the on the TikTok side. Y'all be tripping. All right. He said I like to see players get played, but honestly, Cowboys not going anywhere. I mean, you don't know that, bro. You don't know that. We'll see. Cooks, Lamb, and Pollard. Yeah, man, it's gonna be fireworks with them. All right, let's see. My man said, okay. He said, no, I'm not being negative. These are not the same old Giants, and companies didn't play in the preseason. It may not for certain. I mean, what do you mean these are not the same old Giants, bro? Like, bro, we didn't scrape them plenty of times, bro. What is Dak Prescott? I want you to go check and see what is Dak Prescott's record against the Giants. You know what I'm saying? What does guys like DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons do to the Giants? Every game with Eli Manning, guys like Daniel Jones, any of those guys, we dominate them. So you come back and let me know what is our record against the Giants. We're not worried about them. They can probably beat other teams, but when they're playing against us, we get those guys out the way. That's just what it is, bro. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know what you're saying right now. You know what I'm saying? That's nonsense. I mean, you got the Cowboys star as your main profile pick, and you come in here and talking about some New York teams are going to beat the Cowboys. That's a bad way to come in here, bro. Like, bro, bro, come on, man. You know, we cool over on this side, but you can't be doing that. You know what I mean? You gotta have confidence. You know what I'm saying? You can't just lay down, bro. If you lay down, that's soft mentality. You can't be around here if you got that soft mentality. You know what I mean? Straight up, we got dog mentality over here. He said, okay, I'm not being negative. Okay, but these are not the same. Okay, I already read that. All right, man. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Jeers? Hey, shout out to you. What's going on? Hey, yeah, hop on over. You already know. You got to hop on over. You one of my favorite on the TikTok side. I appreciate you. He said, what you think about Deuce? I already talked about Deuce. I think he's going to have a big impact this year. Don't know how much he's going to be able to touch the ball, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. All right. CG, my man said a lot of good young players on his team. CD Lamb, Tony Pollard, Tyler Smith, Terrence Steele, Micah Parsons, Monson Smith will get better. Also, Diggy Zur, Deron, yeah, all those guys, bro. I mean, we are definitely stacked, man. It's crazy because you did. Hey, thank you so much for the heart on the TikTok side. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. Thank y'all so much for all the cash apps, all the love, man. Hey, without y'all, hey, JC Lounge ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate it. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's $2. Hey, I appreciate y'all so much because it takes a lot to do this type of content, create all the creating that we do, man. So we definitely appreciate y'all, everything that y'all, all the love that you guys show. All right, let me hold on. Let me see. Yeah. Osa Diggy Zur. I'm really, really excited to see more of him this year. I think that he hasn't even reached his ceiling yet. Being coming out of UCLA and being one of those guys that I always say having a second sport, third sport, rugby player, being a wrestler. He was a top-notch wrestler. I mean, he was really beating up on people and just getting stronger in the NFL, eating that NFL peanut butter, understanding leverage, you know what I mean, and what these offensive linemen are trying to do on top of teaching Mozzie Smith taking this guy under your wing is only going to get him better. It's only going to get Mozzie better. So it's going to be good. Like, not only should you thrive on the field, but you have to thrive off the field as well. So getting in the books, making sure that you stay extra hours, so you can be able to understand each other, build those relationships, because that's how you build champions. You know what I mean? So, and it's the same thing with Dak Prescott and Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert went out there and said, "Hey, this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go out here and learn. I'm gonna go out here. I didn't really have the best year that I wanted to have last year, but I'm going to do the little things, all the nuances. I'm going to run better routes. I'm going to catch all types of balls, and I'm going to show up when it matters most." And that's exactly what this guy did. So you got to give him credit, you know what I mean? Because when it comes down to Jalen Tolbert, that was literally like 50-50, guys. Like, a lot of people were saying that he wasn't going to come through. A lot of people were saying that, give it time. And it was the same thing with Kelvin Joseph. A lot of people were saying he wasn't going to come through. A lot of people were saying give it time. But you never know with these guys. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, how badly do they want it? You know what I mean? And just to see a guy like Jalen Tolbert, it kind of reminds me of his seat, like, kind of, he can be like that Miles Austin type. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has that type of ability to be able to take the top off the defense. When he did the interview with my other content creator guys, he pretty much said he was the best 50-50 ball catcher out of everybody. Let me see. Yeah, he was pretty much the best 50-50 ball catcher out of everybody. So just having a guy with that type of confidence, confidence is everything when you're playing the wide receiver position, the cornerback position, all those diva positions. I mean, any position when it comes to football, if you got that confidence, it can get you a long way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm truly excited to see what this player does. I don't know if this player is going to be keeping other guys off the field, but like a Michael Gallup, like everybody has been saying. But let's see. Let's just see what happens. He said, let's see. Sadiq is gonna get you, young. I'm telling you, that's one of my main. Hey, that's one of my main mods. I'm telling you, she gonna get you, bro. You better be showing love on this side, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you was giving me a hard time because I was on mute, bro. But you gonna have to ride with me, bro. I don't care if you a Texans fan or not. If you ain't riding with us, bro. If you ain't riding with us, because you already know we real over here, East Side. You know what I'm saying? She said, you better fall back far from me and attend to you. I'm trying to tell you, she watching you, man. Fireworks. That's my girl right there. You already know. Shout out to Eric Solar. What's going on, bro? I think this might be your first time coming in. What's going on? The news around the league. Mike Evans hits free agency as the Buccaneers decline $85.5 million contract extension. Hello, Cowboy. Pick him up, Cowboys. Oh, nah, I'm good off that, bro. I'm good off that. You don't want to keep on bringing this. Ain't Madden, bro. This not Madden, man. You only get one ball. You know what I mean? It's crazy, when you think about it. Like, when you got all these tight ends, when you got all these wide receivers, the running backs, Deuce Vaughn, you only get one ball. So I think that with our wide receivers, the threats that we got on the offensive side of the ball, I think it's good enough, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you keep on bringing guys in, like at a certain point, it's going to come down to chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Do we have enough chemistry to be able to get it done with the guys that we got? So you don't want to mess that up. All right. Hey, shout out to Steven Wilson. What's good, bro? I ain't seen you on the YouTube side. This is home field over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? TikTok is away. That's away, but you already know I'm dealing with y'all over here. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all do show love, but YouTube side, that's home field advantage over here. What's good, bro? All right. He said, "Happy Friday, JC. Happy holiday to you and your wife." Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I definitely tell Jasmine you said what's up, man. You already know, man. You already know. Jasmine happy, man. She balling right now. We didn't got a BMW. She all happy right now, man. So it's all love, man. She this family, being a family and just sticking together is a big deal, man. And I told her, I was like, "Hey, all I need is you, my family, and Cowboys Nation, Cowboys content. That's all I need. And then go to work. That's all I need every day. You know what I'm saying? Create my content and talk some good football." This is going to be the first year where we actually had the JC Lounge with Jasmine, Rob, some of you guys, if y'all want to join my boy Law Nation, I'm gonna hit up HTM, you know what I'm saying? John Machota, he's gonna tap in. So it's gonna be good this season. I cannot wait. So definitely want you guys to be involved, you know what I mean? Because we all a family. All right. Let's see. He said, "Hey, happy Labor Day. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you." All right. Shout out to CG. He said, JC, what's your thoughts on Jalen Brooks making the team? I know Jalen Tober was the talk of the town, but Jalen Brooks, wow, yeah, man. I mean, hey, sometimes, I mean, you do have your guys that just come up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like a Miles Austin. You know what I'm saying? You have, I don't know if I can't remember if Patrick Creighton was drafted, but what round was Patrick Creighton drafted? Wasn't it like the 7th round? He might be the guy that you really, really compare him to. If he was drafted in like the 6th or 7th round, that's the type of situation where, I mean, you can find talent all throughout the draft from the beginning to the end. And just what can you do when the lights are bright? So this guy, I mean, play in, play out, practice in, practice out. This guy has been truly stepping up. So it's definitely been good to see with this player. But the growth, I mean, can he keep learning? He might not start out on, the fourth wide receiver or whatever, but can he keep growing? And if he can be able to do that and gain trust within the coaches and all the rest of the guys, I think that this guy will be good, man. So it's definitely gonna be fine. Work with it. All right, my man said the man that's the hungriest will win the position. Thank you. Oh, he must be talking to somebody. Okay. Okay. All right. Said thoughts on the Chargers potentially winning the division over the Chiefs. I don't know about that, dog. Y'all, if y'all got Kellen Moore over there, they might look okay in the regular season. But once they get to the main games, he might end up doing something goofy, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And then over there in the AFC side, Patrick Mahomes going to sting you, bruh. You know what I mean? So it said, I've been telling JC to make me a moderator. Hey, Jazz, make him a moderator real quick. I know you probably, if you can be able to tap in, I don't know if you can tap in on mine from downstairs. I don't know where you at right now. I don't know if you downstairs or I don't know what you're doing, but yeah, if you can make him a moderator real quick, because I don't know how to do it on here. Let me see. Let's see. It's not okay. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I gotta see. Yeah, once this drink ends, I got you. You know I got your back, dog. He said, I would love to tap in the lounge one day. Hey, bro, tap in. Tap in, cuz. Hey, listen, man. Listen, man. Hit the link, bro. Hit the link. I told you what we do in the JC Lounge. You definitely can tap in with me, bro. Definitely. Let's see. You definitely can tap in with me. I got you, cuz. I mean, if you want to, it's up to you, man. It don't matter. You can tap in through audio. You don't gotta be seen, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like being seen either. You know what I mean? But I do it because I love Cowboys Nation. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? Real talk. Shout out to my man CG. He said, "You right, JC. Patrick Creighton was drafted in the 7th round." Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So that's the guy that is. I mean, you can really compare him to. You can find guys that was drafted in the 6th or 7th round that can come out, throughout the training camp and really step up. So that's why I watched the draft all throughout. I watch it from the beginning to the very end. I watch preseason games to the beginning to the very end because it can be one player that you can say, okay, let's see, TJ Bass. Oh, he out there stepping up. Asim Richards, Austin Richards, he's out there stepping up. Like this is the little things that you got to see with your players, man. And it's definitely special. So honestly, what you think about Dak? Hey, what's up, Big Cat? Big Cat, what it do? What it do, man? What's going on? Yeah, man, I love Dak. Definitely love Dak, bro. Just gotta get it going. This is gonna be a big year for him. All right. I can't wait. I'm at work. Oh, you still at work? Time is it? You at work? You still at work this late? Everybody at work. Oh, you say you at work right now. It's all good, Jose. We gonna tap in, bro. You already know, man. We definitely gonna have some good live streams. I appreciate you guys so much, man. So much. And yeah, it's gonna be a good one. We say trying to get Cowboys psych war going. Oh yeah, I feel you, cuz get it going, bro. Get it going. Y'all gonna go crazy in there. Get it going. He said, I hope it's a big year for him. Yeah, me too. Me too. Cowboys defense doomsday 2.0. Yeah, yep. I think so. I'm just excited to see Marquise Bell. Like, I mean, you coming out from FAMU and playing that safety position, you have the ability to play that linebacker position, roaming sideline to sideline, being aggressive, all those guys, Dan Quinn already said that he wants him to play that linebacker position that Overshown was going to play. So look for that guy to be playing a lot this year. Hey Terry, thank you so much for the heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, y'all showing me love over here with the hearts and stuff. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right. Yeah, man, but it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Shout out to my man Desmond. Make sure y'all smash that like button for me too, y'all. Get this algorithm going. Once this algorithm go, all the over 2,000 subscribers that I got, maybe they can be notified. Make sure y'all smash that like button for me. Try and push the 3,000, man. We're getting close. You know what I'm saying? A couple more blow up videos, we'll get there. You know what I'm saying? So you already know. All right. Shout out to my man Desmond. He said, what I think about Dak. Just got New Jersey for Dak and drafted him on my fantasy. Yeah, hey, look, Dak Prescott should be able to do a lot of work for you in fantasy. My thing is with me, when it comes down to fantasy, bro, like I don't really like to draft too many players. Thank you so much for the love on y'all. Showing me a lot of love on the TikTok side. Thank you for the gift, man. I appreciate you. But when it comes to like drafting Dallas Cowboys players, sometimes we have our cold games. You know what I mean? And I know we play very good, but sometimes we do have our cold games, and I kind of stay away from drafting Cowboys unless it's like the running back position, like a Zeke Elliott or a Tony Pollard. Like those like running back position is going to be very important. But any other position, I'm not sure. Ferguson is one of the guys that I think will be good this year in fantasy, but as far as Dak Prescott, yeah, I think he will have a good year. But just getting back to the basics, though, Desmond, like a lot of people are saying they want him to have throw the ball, air show, but just doing the basic things, running the ball, even if it's not working. You know how like you're going through some games in the third quarter when games are getting real tight. Stay true to what you do best. Run the ball, because these defenses they get antsy, and sometimes when they get the blitz in, a lot of these stunts that these guys are doing, we already know with Dak Prescott how good he is against the blitz. So if we can be able to force teams, if we stay true to the foot to running the ball, play action is going to really kill teams. The main thing about Dallas is just staying true to what you do best and not trying to get cute. You know what I mean? Because when you get cute, then these defenses out there, man, these better defense out there, they dissect it, they figure out what you're trying to do, and those guys jump balls. And we all know that one turnover can change the whole game. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna definitely be good. All right. Oh yeah, my man. So I also wanted to say rest in peace to Gil Brandt, man. Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Gil Brandt, man. Definitely, bro. He's one of the guys that I really, really, really respect his football mind. You know what I'm saying? Very, very good person. You can just tell by the interviews, man. It's just so unfortunate. I think he was 91 years old, but it's just crazy. It's just crazy, man. Like um, it's just knowing all of these special players, the Jim Browns, rest in peace to him, all of these guys, man. Like I just love football so much, and it just makes me just that much more tighter when it comes down to the game of football, man. So yeah, much love to him, bro. I talked about it. I made a post too. It's just crazy how things randomly just come up like that, bro. Real. So shout out to Jazz. Shout out to Jazz. It's good, Jazz. You got her to the crib. We got her to the crib. Happy Friday, everybody, man. Happy Friday. I'm about to kick back and chill. You already know who's your running back number two. Running back number two, I guess, is Rico Dowdle. You know what I mean? For now, we'll see. But I think that they're gonna have some they're gonna sprinkle some of that Deuce Vaughn flavor in there, bro. So said let's see. He said Dak is not thinking about. Shout out to you, Sadika. Dak is not thinking about what these people are saying. Dak is going to play his game. Period. Yeah, exactly. If Dak is playing his game, it is hard to beat this guy. It is hard to beat this guy. You know what I'm saying? But I want Dak to be doing a mix of everything, running the ball a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Possibly and sliding and getting down and staying out of harm's way. But like I said, staying true to running the ball. Having that time of possession, play action, little things like jailbreak screens with the West Coast offense, just getting these guys in space, getting these guys open. I think is going to be good. Eating pizza. Hey, Jazz, where you get the pizza from? I actually got pizza. It was pizza day for work too, because it was the first of the month. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's September, y'all. It's so crazy. I should eating pizza and then coming home. Okay. All right. Let's see. Rico got that shifty wiggle, and he a good weapon out of the backfield. I think so. You know what I mean? But just staying healthy for Rico, that's going to be important. Let me see. Um, let me see. Thought I had him on here. Okay. But yeah, man, staying healthy is going to be very important when it comes down to Rico Dowdle. Because last 2 years he really was not staying healthy. But I mean, you did see him flash though. Hold the ball. Make sure you hold the ball because that's going to be extremely important when you're going up against these big time teams. All right. All right, y'all. Well, yeah, man, we went on for an hour. I just wanted this my little rooftop swag. You know what I'm saying? It's always fun coming up here and talking with you guys. But like I said, make sure y'all smash that like button. Let's see. I'm in the DMV, bro. I'm in the DMV. Catfish Billy. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow my man Has Life Fishing. He fish for catfish all the time, and that's one of my boys. Big time channel. You know what I mean? From the DMV. All right. Let's see. CG said I want to see that Dak Prescott that crushed Minnesota 40-3 and beat the Patriots in overtime in Foxborough. I want to see that version. That Dak version. I got you, bro. That's what I'm saying. And he has it in him. He has it in him. And everything that I just said that I wanted him to do, if he can be able to do that, you can be able to turn up on people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Hey, Jazz, if you in Gaithersburg, go get the present from Kiana because she got my present. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know when I'm going back up there. Yeah. You love some catfish. Hey, me too. Me too. I be fishing. And you ain't been in my live stream. You know what I'm saying? Last time when I first started my YouTube channel, I was in here, you know what I'm saying? And I was just getting started on here. And but yeah, I'll be going catfishing and all that. You know what I mean? We definitely have a good time. Striped bass fishing. You know what I'm saying? So we do have a good time. I always take y'all with me too, you know what I'm saying, when I go live. All right. Okay. My man said you guys are walking into a hornet's nest next Sunday night. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. Nah, I doubt that, bro. I doubt that. Y'all don't beat us enough, bro. Don, come on now. Just take the approach saying, hey, hopefully my team can go out there and step up. You know what I'm saying? Because when we playing against y'all, we be beating on y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hear what you're saying, but come back. Come back, bro. After Sunday, come back and come holler at me so we can chop it down. You know what I'm saying? We can chop it down, bro. I know you probably on the TikTok side. I know where you at. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all smash that like button. TikTok, make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel on this side. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell, man, because if not, then you probably won't know when I'm live. All right. Shout out to my man CG, man. About to get out of here. My man said, thank you, JC Cowboys Network. Awesome show. Thank you, JC, and your wife. Great people. You guys are a beautiful couple. Nice people. Have a great night. Go Cowboys. Thank you, bro. My man always showed me love, man. Never one of the guys that when I first started my channel a year ago, he was always here commenting. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. And man, yes, let's go Cowboys. We got a lot of work to do. But like I said, man, we got the team to scrape anybody we line up against, but we got to go prove it. Dak Prescott, Micah Parsons, Mike McCarthy, all of these guys. We got what it takes, the defense, offense, special teams. You need all of that to be able to win championships. And we got it. And let's see how it all plays out. Let's see how it plays out. But hey, it's gonna be good. I'm so excited and I'm glad because I don't watch basketball or any other sports. So we got football back, baby. So let's go, y'all. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. All right, y'all. Gone. All right, let me